You're listening to the Mimosa Lounge with Bubu, a podcast where I talk to amazing people about their jobs, life, and all the good stuff. You're welcome to the Mimosa Lounge. Cheers! Hello world, welcome to the
Wait, hold on. Did you get the joke?
I guess not. Welcome to the first episode of the Mimosa Lounge, and I'm your host, Busayo. And I have a very important guest on the very first episode with me, and his name is...
Okay, my name is Esosa. I'm a photographer, a software engineer, and co-founder of Unfiltered Network.
Come on.
It's not easy, I tell you. It's not easy.
I know, right? Hi, Esosa.
Hello, Busayo.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm fine. Can't complain.
Right.
I actually just heard that line recently, and I've been saying it ever since then, like
Can't
3 days
complain.
ago. Yes.
I
It just
can't
sounds
complain
cute,
now.
like, can't complain. Okay, so like from your name, I kind of can guess where you're from.
I'm from Edo State, yes.
Do you like that? That anybody can know where you're from just by knowing your name?
Yeah, I like it.
Why?
I don't know, I just like it. Like, I like when people, like, you know where I'm from just by guessing my name. Sometimes I know where people are from just by guessing their accent. I'm happy that my own case is my name. Like, there are some Edo people.
But like,
Like,
you know,
you can
Edo,
know from
the way
that,
Edo
when they
is,
speak,
are there
like-
like other states that have like Edo, aside from Edo states? Like, you know, just where like there's the Igbo, there's like other states that are like Igbo, and like Yoruba, like other states.
No.
It's just Edo that is Edo.
Like, no, this Edo State, the tribe is Benin. There are many tribes inside Edo. but, like,
Okay, I get.
they
It's just
don't
like the
go
states.
out- yeah, it's just,
Okay, I get. Okay,
just like in
that makes sense. So, can you like tell us a little bit about what you do?
Okay, so I'm an entrepreneur. I do photography. I do software engineering. I also am co-founder of Unfiltered Network.
Come on. I think I'm an age fan, right?
Yeah, okay.
I watch all your videos and
That's
I
good,
follow your
that's fine.
Instagram page. I like your posts and
Yeah,
everything.
so
Tell me thank you
thank you very much.
for supporting the brand.
Thank you for supporting the brand. Thank
Yes,
you for
you're
showing us
welcome.
love.
Yeah.
We're glad to know we have fans out there. We're not just putting out the content because
Yeah, I think you guys are doing
we
good.
have
Sha.
people that are giving us positive feedback. So it's giving us.
I
the-
don't really get feedbacks though. I just have them in my
No,
head.
but you told me just now, so that's the positive
Okay,
feedback,
yeah,
right?
that works.
So, yeah,
Okay, so like what do you majorly do? Like software engineering, entrepreneurship, photography.
yeah, so
Unfiltered.
right now, what I mostly do is software engineering and unfiltered.
Do you find coding fun?
More sometimes it's on and off. Like there are some days I
Like
would
a
not
love-hate
want to-
relationship.
Eh?
Like a love-hate
Yes.
relationship.
There are some days I would not even want to write one line of code. Like I'm not interested in even seeing, but there are some nights I don't. Most every night, like overnight, I can just sit down in front of my system and just begin the work. Like let's go. Like I'm enjoying it as I'm doing it, but there are sometimes like once I hear it, I'm like no, I do not want to be involved. Let me go and do something else. So yeah, it's love hits on and off.
That is nice. So like let's say for example you're like coding something and like they keep like you keep getting like an error. How do you undo that?
No, most times if I keep getting an error, like I'm constantly getting error.
Mm-hmm.
There's one thing I learned. Most times like that, it's just best like you take a break.
That is right.
Just take a break. Because
That's
at
right.
that point, as you keep trying to fix the error, like you are
keep
trying,
failing.
you keep failing. At some point, you might even create more errors in your code because you're like, okay, the issue is from here, and then you go
Yeah.
to where the issue is not even from. I say you want to try and change something, and then alternate is what you've already done. So sometimes when you're trying, you're getting errors. You know, you're reading, you are still just take a break, like a little bit of break.
I
Relax.
think I agree with that because like my very little, like 0.1% experience in coding. Like if you like just like close your laptop and like go and sleep and wake up, but like go and eat and come back, like you just have that like a fresh memory and like
Yeah.
it kind of just makes sense.
It just
And
makes
it might be
sense.
something very little that
Yeah,
is
something very
stressing you
little that is
out.
stressing you. Like it, coding can be like the error can be just one. You missed one syntax. You missed one like key you're supposed to press somewhere.
Or like just like
There's
one full stop
semicolon
or
you're supposed to
something.
put
Yeah.
somewhere. There's one full stop, but you didn't put it, or you put like you were supposed to put one semicolon, you put two. But looking at the code again, you are getting error. Looking at the code, like you are not seeing it.
Yeah.
So then, okay, you take a break, you come back, you look at it, like, so
Like
this
you
is
just
thing
see like immediately safe.
Like, oh, this thing I did not put here, or like you look back at your drawing board or your whiteboard, like, okay,
See.
this is what you want to achieve. Like, oh, okay, so this is where the error is coming from, and you're able to fix it out.
So what would you say is like your proudest moment of being a software engineer?
Proudest moment
Like something
was
like you
writing
did, like
code.
you're so proud of yourself.
That was my
Like, or a project that you worked on.
my final year project, 411
Okay, what do you work on?
warehouse management system. Yeah, I mean that project did not leave my system, but like it's something that I did. Like originally, I was having issues with code, with the whole system, so I had somebody do it. Like, okay, do this my project for me. I'm not capable of doing it at that point. Do it for me. Now a day before main defense, this guy gave me my documentation, my code. I opened that code. The errors there were so much. Like
Didn't you see it?
the error, like he purposely did. Like it was like he just did the shabby work. You gave him money. He has given you all you need to go and do your project. So it's done with you. Then I was looking through it. Like then most of the things it was copying. Like it was reusing code
Yeah.
for like other people. So like the same system I'm having, like the same thing, like, the outlook, the way my own website was looking, the way my own like system was looking, will be similar to what someone else
This is
like.
okay.
On that night, I didn't sleep like 12 hours. I was redoing the whole code. It was like I didn't start from scratch, but it was almost like I was starting from scratch because I was redeveloping everything the guy did. It was like I was just deleting, throwing away like so many things. And then when the next day I went for the defense, yeah, with my group members.
So it was a group project.
Yeah, it's a group project.
And like you guys agreed to have like someone do
Yeah.
the shabby work for you.
At that point, we didn't think
Think
of
of
it as
shabby.
shabby. Do you get that? We
Yeah.
did the documentation, but like the coding part, we're all busy. Final
Busy
year.
doing
Like,
what?
eh?
Busy doing what aside your project?
Busy doing like lecturers will also be giving you like they were just bombarding us with work. So like and me too. That time I was still like very into photography. So once in a while, I would have like
Jobs.
Yeah. So I wasn't able to like. So I like okay, let's give it to him. No, we did everything. So when we also that was nonsense. That night I made sure that I fixed every single issue, and I went the next day. I was so scared like when we were going to call my group that you get let us present because the way it was a group entered before us. Then where the next group to present, they'll tell us to enter as well and sit down at the back and watch that group present.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was watching this group present, like the questions they
impressed?
were asking, they were tearing down this group. So I was scared. I was nervous. Like, the questions they were asking, they were still insulting one person there the way he was dressing. So it got to our turn. I went there. We did the presentation. The group members they did theirs. Then me, I defended everything. And after everything, they didn't even. Okay.
No questions.
Like no questions.
So like you literally did it in one night.
The result came out. I got B in the project. I was like,
Wow.
I was like, oh, okay, that's one thing. But since then, I now took a break from coding. You get so
Why?
I don't know. Life just happened. I just took a break from coding. So like early last year,
You started coding
I
again.
started coding again. But at that point, I hated coding. After that, I could see HTML was so easy for me. But I could see like design a basic web page. I would run it. I will tell you, I don't know how to do it. I'm not interested. Like last year, I said it again. It's just life. Life takes you.
I mean, there's like a lot of money in coding, so
Hey,
why would you
people,
want to take a break for like making a lot of money?
There's a lot of money in a lot of things. There's a lot of money.
But like I
in
think
coding.
like tech money is different.
Yeah, tech money is there's a lot of money in coding. Yeah,
Yes.
there's a lot of money in music. There's a lot of money in football. You get, like you have to get to the top before you see that lot of money. You get, it's not like a newbie into
new
the tech
person,
industry.
yes.
You can't just say okay, you're entering tech industry because you heard there's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it takes a lot of practice, time. You have to devote your all to it. Like you have to give it your all. You have to do everything according to where it's supposed to be. Read, research, and then you get your money. Like every other like industry, every other job, like you have to master your craft before you start getting that big money.
Yeah.
You can't just enter and say, there's money in tech, there's money in coding. Then you not carry your head. No.
But then like how do you feel about like the old like tech balls, like want to be tech bro, want to be tech sis, and like like you know how to code, but like you're not like doing so much like tech stuff, and like you're like venturing and other things. How does that make you feel? Like do you feel like okay, like I have like the skills, if I wanted to do it I would do it.
Yeah,
I'm just not interested.
It's not like sometimes I look at it, I see the money, like I go, if I actually wanted to do this, I would. But then I look at my schedule again. I look at, okay, if I want to do this, you know, this is unfiltered brand I'm building. I know I have to sacrifice it.
Yeah.
You know, my photography, I have to sacrifice. Okay, I already sacrificed that one at one point to unfiltered. I'm like, I have to sacrifice this one as well. You know, once in a while I do. We've done a little bit of movie production, so I know that every other thing I'm doing, I have to sacrifice it and focus on this. So at that point, I can look at some work that people have done. And I'm like, okay, it's nice. So, okay, sometimes I can see like one or two errors. So I'm like, I can't. Right now. I'm not actively looking to go into it. But if I see an opportunity, I would go into it. But it's like, okay, I see people. I know there's money in this thing, but like, like.
So would you say like you find like photography and like cinematography more interesting than tech?
Yeah, that's the thing. I find it more interesting. Like I enjoy like now.
But then is it like about like you enjoying it, or it's about the like flexibility that it gives you?
Is the flexibility comes with the enjoyment of it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I have the flex. Most times, me personally, I work best at night, like overnight. I don't.
But then if you have like a 9 to 5, I think with coding you can still work at night.
Yeah, I know. But like, I just prefer like night and editing pictures. I'm writing something I want to do for a next session, on filter session. We are just discussing ideas. Then nowadays at night I code because I'm currently doing a software engineering course. So at night I write code. That one is it's now part of my schedule. So like me already taking the first step into the tech industry.
Yeah.
Like at night it's fixed. Like from like 11 to like 4-5. Okay.
11 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
I don't sleep like.
So when do you sleep?
Sleep like 7. Wake up by like 11. Begin the day again.
Wow. So you start your day at 11 a.m.
Yes, now.
I wish.
But I know, like, all those things now, I know that, okay, if I go into the tech field, if I get an active job,
Yeah.
now I cannot be doing, sleeping by, I cannot be sleeping by 7 a.m. I have to sleep by like 10. And me, my most productive time is that midnight, like, when the breeze, like, everywhere's quiet, you know, it's just me and my system, like, no hustle, no heat, no sun, have a nice shower, come back.
But sometimes it's not at night though. Sometimes it's not at night.
Yeah, but like night is just different. It's just different. Like people are partying, like somebody's out there partying, but I just prefer to be on my system at that point. Like I'm not interested in this party. I just want to be on my system.
So what do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun? No, I still go to parties though, because
when was the last time you went for a party?
Last time I went for a party.
Yeah, like a night party, like Lagos nightlife.
It was the concert in December.
So you had like dirty December. How dirty was your December?
I had dirty December.
How dirty was it on a scale of 1 to 10?
It was like 8-ish.
Wow. So did you have like a broke January?
Okay. December, the dirty December, I just spent a lot. Yeah, I was moving.
Just tagging along.
Yeah.
I think that's like the best way to have like a nice December.
Yeah. So most of the outings we're having, like, okay, we already discussed, okay, on a budget, or like one person decides, okay, it's going all out. That's fine, that's cool. But like, we're all going to have fun as friends, come back, go different.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Oh, I do have a lot of friends. I do have a lot of friends. I do have a lot of friends.
I guess that is nice. I can't relate, but I think that is nice.
How can you relate? You don't have a lot of friends.
I don't have a lot of friends. Just like if I can count my friends.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's something that friendship, the friends I have, like, it's something that I always discuss. Like, I don't know the amount. Like, if I say, okay, I want to do, like, I have this discussion with my girlfriend sometimes. Like, okay, I want to do a wedding. Yeah, she said she wants a small wedding. Now I begin to count. Who is the most important person on this list that I will invite? Who is
out
the person
of
I
your
can
friends?
think of? Then I look at it, I'm like, but if I remove this person, like, this is my friend, it's going to become like, guy, how dare you? Like, I'll be your guy. It's like, that's too much. That's too much. Like, off the top of my head, that's too much. Yeah. So.
I see.
I think it's just like a guy thing. Yeah. So.
Is a guy thing to have friends?
Most guys like.
No, I don't think so. I think I know some guys that don't have a lot of friends.
Then, like, a guy that doesn't have a lot of friends most likely doesn't have like an active social life. Because it comes with it, like, it's It
But I
just
think that your friends like influence your social life.
comes.
Like if you don't have friends, you don't really have like a social life like that.
Yeah.
So like, how do you
No,
have
it's not.
like?
It's not just about you not having friends. Like, there's some people that are not that having friends. The fact like they are getting to have like so many friends, they are not just cool. Like it's not. It's not there for them. I have a friend like that. He's my friend, but he doesn't like knowing people. He doesn't like the little he has.
It's fine with it.
I'm fine with it. I don't need to know. He sees you, he meets you. Okay, that's fine.
That's
After that,
just
like,
it.
you are not. You don't. We are not going to build a relationship. We are not going to establish a relationship as a friend. Like it's just there. It's just there. Like, I don't want to have to know you to that
Personally,
extent.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I think
there are
that
people like
less
that.
friends are peaceful, sir. But then moving on, like how do you say like let's talk about like unfiltered being like a partnership with a friend. Like how did that come about? And like
Unfiltered.
I feel like for me, I think that partnerships are kind of nice because like it makes the job like it gets it done faster and
Yeah.
easier when you have like someone to like share ideas with, like do the whole thing with, or like if you have to do it alone. But then imagine like I tell you like, oh, I had this idea and something like that. But then you don't really, if like the idea makes sense to you, you don't really like want to be too further. Like, oh, can I be your partner? And I also don't want to like maybe like impose my ideas on you. It's
Yeah.
like how would you say like you can balance like starting a business with a friend and do you get my point?
It just depends on how well you and the friend go. Like
Or like if your goals
the
are like
relationship, like the kind of bond you people have, like the kind of friendship. If it's not defined, like if people don't understand
are
each
there
other.
undefined friendships?
That's yeah, friendship that okay when it's time to for
Partying.
money, time to fight to start.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you get when there's a bond, like money is not the issue. Like splitting the money is not the issue on ground. Like it's not what is the matter right now. You get like yeah, like the partnership will always go like it's not one person that I senior you, so my idea you have to follow it, or like you are older, you have more money than me, so you get there's no disparity there. Like you are on the same level, you are same age, you have the same ideas. Like you work on projects together. I'm like, okay, let's start something together. One person brings the idea. Okay, in this case, Dan brought the idea. He brought it to me. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like let's do
But
it.
then imagine, sorry to cut in, imagine if like he brought the idea to you, but like you were not like maybe like you want to like pursue your software development field and like you didn't want to go into like the entrepreneurship side of things. Like how would you like how would that felt on his side? No
I
one.
do,
Do you
no,
understand?
yeah, I understand, but I don't know how he will have felt
Felt.
about that. I don't know how he will have reflected on it. But I'll have told him at that point, like, okay,
You're not
I know he
interested.
will have started on
Regardless.
his own. He will have started regardless. But he might have had issues somewhere, or he might have had to partner with another person so for it to like fully move. Yeah. So when he brought the idea to me, me at that point I was down for any idea. You get, he brought it. The idea was
So
nice.
let's like have an idea to bring to you now. Are you down for it?
As long as bringing money, yeah, I'm down for any idea. Yeah, like
What if it's like something like,
like the
that's
creative
out
process.
of like your niche,
I just like being part of like creating
creating stuff?
stuff. Like okay, we are creating.
So let's say
something,
like
we
I
are
have like
building
a tech startup idea, and I bring it to you. Are you
something.
down?
I'll ride with you from the beginning. You see, like that's
What
why
if like what if you don't really see like the you don't really see like the goal?
when I don't really see the goal or when I don't really see the idea or the goal like behind what you want to do,
Yes.
I will let you know that okay, like explain it to me for me to understand like what exactly is. I will always ask.
But then, you know,
What's the
sometimes
goal?
when you have like some ideas, you don't like you're not really seeing it to be a success. You're just like willing to risk it.
Yeah, like, when you tell someone, if it's an idea you are willing to risk because you don't see the goal. Like when you tell someone,
You might see, but like you're not very sure.
if you tell someone,
Yes.
a very brilliant mind, a creative mind, you get,
So you see it with you.
the person will help you now
see
see
it.
the goal
Yeah.
of what's the thing you're building. Like, okay, yes, that's why partnership like this. Okay, Dami brought the idea at some point. I now like, guys, this is what we can do with Unfiltered. And then it's like, like yes, like, this.
But then, do you have like conflict of interest? Maybe like it thinks like something is nice, but you don't think it is nice, or maybe like you're editing a video some type of way, and you don't like it doesn't really see like that. How do you like manage something like that?
It's
Because I'm sure you can always agree on everything.
okay. It's the time we do not agree. Most times, the only time we do not agree is like on like most times the only place we do not agree is on the artist to be like
Okay.
for us our session. And most times when we do not agree on it, that's always favored me because the artists
How?
never come back. So they're like, okay, yeah. So if it's an artist that I do not want, well, that means like, okay, let's work with the artist. Messages us. Most times the artist will not come back.
But then why would you not
Or
want
if
an
it's
artist?
it's like a partnership. Okay, oh, that means like this artist, and then he reaches out to the management like, okay, let us get to work. Most times they don't even reply us. Like they hear us like,
So that's happy, like, thank God.
I'm just like, okay. I'm like, no, it's not like thank God. Like, you see why I did not want to work. Like, it's like
Yes.
see, like, you see. In my
Right.
defense, this is one of the reasons why I did not work with this guy. Like, can't you see?
Yeah.
Like, my spirit was telling me. My spirit was. That's how it is.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
But like during the video process, like we work on it together. So there is no point in the editing process where I can be like, I do not like, because we set it up together. Like the whole video, the whole pictures we take, the videos, the directing, everything we set up together from beginning to the end, even to the audio. So
Yeah.
most of the time, we are both agreeing on the same thing because we are working on it through like together. So at the video process, when we are recording the session, like okay, I don't like this angle. For us to like agree, okay, you take one in this angle, or okay, the angle you said, let's try it. We take one in the angle. Then when we're editing, we say, okay, this angle works better. This angle makes this video better. That's the angle we use. Like, so that's how it works.
Okay, that's fine.
how we split everything.
That's fine. So
Yeah,
next
we-
week is Valentine's. Is it next week or in 2 weeks' time?
It's
I'm sure you know.
It's 2 weeks.
Because
Time.
you just mentioned my girlfriend.
It's 2 weeks time.
So you're buying Valentine's gift for somebody.
Yeah.
That's nice to know. That is nice to know. And you're getting Valentine's gift too. Or we hope so.
I'll get.
Hope you're not getting boxers and singlets. Sha.
No, that. My girlfriend doesn't do that.
Ah,
She's
thank God.
classy babe, no.
Glory be to God. Happy for you.
But yeah, like I've gotten that before, but
From the same person or someone else.
one very disrespectful person.
Wow. Because of the boxers or something else.
Why would you give me singlet? That's
But
disrespectful.
what if it's like a designer singlet?
Please now, like,
Maybe like a very expensive brand or something like
why
that.
didn't you use to get me something less expensive? Like, chicken, like
But then won't you feel nice that, oh, I'm wearing like a very expensive underwear?
nobody's seen the underwear.
But you are feeling it.
I
You
don't want
can
to
feel the
it. I
money.
don't want to feel the money. I want to see the money. I want the money to show on me. Like I
Wow.
want you to see me, and be like, yes, this boy is having a good life. Like you see me and like, yes, it's the money. Not that you see me. Okay, my clothes is now like it's just there, but I'm not feeling that. Yes,
Your underwear is expensive.
man. I mean, what's the meaning of that? Don't give me underwear.
But what if it was like something like outerwear? Like a nice top or like
Yeah, that's different. That's different. Like people can see, get to
that's
see.
it.
Like, see the
But it's not
beauty
about
and
who
see
is
the
seeing
price.
it. It's about how you're feeling wearing something expensive.
How I feel when wearing something expensive, yeah. If it's a shirt, if it's something people can see, I always feel good because I know that the way I wore it or the way I'm
Yeah.
wearing it will make people observe me. Like, will make you like,
This guy's
boy
the correct
hands.
guy.
You get, like,
Yeah.
this guy is handsome. I like his outfit. I like his drip. So yeah, but I'm wearing singlet and boxers are very expensive. I feel good.
But like, what if you like sag so that you can
I
like be
don't like
obvious?
sagging. I don't even like that.
Or like just show it a bit.
No,
Something like
you don't
that.
need to see my boxers. My boxers is like you don't need to know the color. You don't need to see it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's-
Well, okay.
yeah, so it's just very disrespectful. But I know I'm not getting that. Like, I trust. I know. Like,
Happy for you. Congrats.
you have someone that's giving Valentine.
I wouldn't say. I don't-
You're hiding it.
no, I don't think so. I'm very sure. No,
You're very sure.
I'm not giving anybody to.
Lagos men that can be surprising.
Well, as long as I know I'm not giving anybody.
Okay, as long as you know you're not giving me.
Yes. That's all I need to know.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's nice.
So speaking about your photography,
Yeah.
what is like the most interesting part of photography for you?
Okay, what I find most interesting about photography is, is just the outcome of the pictures I take. Like seeing the whole process. Like just when I take picture, go through the whole process of selecting, editing, like just looking at the mastercraft I create. Like yes, that's one thing I enjoy the most. Like the process of editing sometimes like I get carried away again. Like I get tired. I pause. I take hours to do one simple task. Yeah, like looking at what I have done, like yeah, I did that. You get looking at how beautiful the picture is, and not like it's just me seeing it. You get
Yeah.
in this situation where I see it, because me, I'm someone that I will see my work, I'll see what I do, but I won't. I don't like I did something, and I'll give it to people, and basically like,
Wow.
I'm like, oh, okay. So that means I did this well. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give myself what's it called? Self praise. Yeah,
Enough.
not even enough. I don't give
At
myself
all.
at all. Like I don't even tell myself. I just
But I think you should though.
It's something is on my this thing agenda for 2023.
That's great. So how did you like transition from like computer science to photography? Like what was the inspiration?
I've always been doing photography in my own level. I even did photography before I went to Babcock to study computer science. So that's always been there. That's just been part of me. I think I started it in secondary school. I just knew one photographer on my street, so I used to go to his place. He would teach me nonsense, by the way, but it started something. So yeah, like at that point I knew he was doing nonsense, but
At that point you knew?
I knew
How did you know?
because you could see a picture and know, like, you don't have to be a photographer
To know that
for
it's
you to
rubbish.
see a picture and know that this picture is not what you want.
Yeah.
And then the word he was teaching me was like, this Arsenal bedroom. You not carry the person's picture, you cut it out, and you put it inside the bedroom. Then you post it on Chia or whatever social media, like.
That's like how many years ago?
So it was many years ago. So I knew like what, but it started something in me.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yes, I began to get the passion, read, buy gadgets, like that, little by little, like that. I went into Babcock 100 level. I still did some shoots, that 100 level entry Babcock. We the freshers, you are just a new person in the school. You won't have that much clientele. So every Sunday you go out with a group of friends, or you find somebody that you will just do like a collaborative shoot, and you post, looking for clients. You just get some pictures in different locations on the school, then you edit, you post like that, little by little, like that. That's how we came about in the photography. I just get on it. Even now, I put it to the side, but it's something that it is always in me. Right now, I push it to the side because I want to filter, but at any point in time, I will still find myself, like, when we're having sessions, on filter sessions, I will always pick the camera and take the pictures of that session. Like, I will always take the pictures, and when I give it to the artist, like, she just tell me, like, they love the pictures. It's always there.
That's great.
Yeah.
So will you take a picture of me?
Now?
Whenever you're ready.
That's not a problem.
Okay.
That's not a problem.
I'll keep it to your
I'll
word.
show you my work. Yeah,
Okay, that's great.
masterpiece.
So how did you feel when like you got your first paid photography job?
I didn't feel, it was like, it was normal. I didn't feel,
How was it normal?
when I'm normal, like, I didn't feel any different. I didn't feel,
Why? The money was not a lot.
not like, yes, they paid me for, but like, it was just, I was getting, somebody was sending me money, but like, they just sending me money. I didn't look at it as, okay, I just got my first photography payment. Oh, you just send money to my account. Okay, let's get to work. Like, it was just, okay, yeah, money has been paid. Transaction has been made. Let's get to work. Like, I just didn't dwell on the fact that, okay, I got paid.
Yeah.
Yeah. At that time, there was money. I'll say. So, like, okay, you just send money.
There was money.
Yes, you just send money. Okay. I mean, Nigeria was good then now. Like, so there was money in the
A
country.
bit.
Yeah, there was money in the country. I myself, I knew I had money. I was young, but there was money. So
I want to be like you.
it was like, okay, you paid me so amount. Okay, I've seen the alert. Let's get to work. I didn't feel any.
Or could it be because like it was not so much? Maybe like the money was not like huge enough.
As a new photographer, like, there is no limit to like, you start photography today, somebody comes and gives you 50K, you can be shouting, this money is huge. You get so like, it's not huge. Like, it's not about the hugeness.
Yeah.
It's just like, I didn't just look at it. I didn't dwell on it. Yeah, I didn't even think about it till you asked me this question. So like, it just was like, I've done the work. My own is I do not look at the payments. Yeah, I want you to pay me my money.
Yeah.
Yeah. But once you send me my money, my complete charge, I do not drill in it. I don't even look at the fact that I got paid 2 million. I don't look at money. I get to work. I do the work to like the work. That's all I care about.
So are you
That's the
saying that
important.
you do it more because you like it, not because of the money?
Yes.
Wow. Are you rich?
No, at that point, at that point, I did it more because I liked it, not because of the money. Now,
But
I'll
now-
do it because of the money. But then, I would always do it because I liked it. Like, it was
Yeah.
something that I would negotiate with the person. Like, okay, what's your budget? And this is what I'll do for you. And I'll go do the work. Just send money. Okay, that's
So that means you like photography enough to be doing it for a very long time.
yeah. I do still like it, but I have other things that, it's when you have enough money, you begin to do the things that you usually, like. So yeah, I think my own problem with the photography, or one issue that made me not stand out or make that much money or like go far the way I was supposed to go, was first off, I wasn't too invested in it, so I didn't really care about the branding.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know over time I've looked at it, I've thought of it like, okay, this mistake I made in my own personal photography, I don't want to make it when it comes to unfiltered.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know, okay, yeah, I made the mistakes here and there. But still, I'm like, I know the mistakes I made. But at this point in time, I'm not ready to now bring back up that photography business and rectify the mistakes I made. Yeah, so that's what it's just there. Once in a while, I get one person that will say, message me, Esosa, I need a shoot, I need this event covered. I'll drop an invoice, here's your money. They pay, I get to work. They don't pay, no problem, you're not ready to work. Another person would come, but like, I'm not actively looking for the other person, but if
Yeah.
another person comes, that's fine,
That's
let's get
fine.
to work. Yeah, so that's how it is.
That's quite interesting. Okay, so what would you say to like someone that is trying to like maybe like someone that did study computer science in school but is trying to like transition from a non-technical field to like software development? Like what's like the or what advice would you give and like a way to like easily transition?
Okay, what I would say is the person has to be like web development or software engineering, like coding in general, writing code program. It's not really it's hard, but like you have to be ready. Like you have to sacrifice a whole lot of things
Yeah.
to get better at it. You have to, give up so many things. You have to watch a lot of tutorials. You have to like practice. Practice makes perfect. So coding is one of those things. Like you have to every day, like just find one new thing to, to do, one new thing to try, one new code to write. You get. So if you are not like you're not in the tech field, you want to transition, you have to constantly, like every day, you have to just look for something to do. Like you have to look for something to practice. You have to just keep on trying it, researching, studying it, and then like sky's the limit. Or sky,
Right.
like it's up from there. You get, like you just have to devote your time into it, to understand and to know. And it's not knowing everything in general, like because that's what many people make mistake. One person will begin within 1 week. He's learning C, he's learning Python, he's
Yeah.
learning JavaScript, Ruby. You have to take it little by little,
Yeah.
little by little. Then, as you're taking it little by little, now pick a particular field in which you want to know best, like a particular programming language in which you want to be best at. And you go for it in that programming language. And there's always somebody out there looking for someone that has a particular skill set in a particular programming language. There's always somebody out there looking for a particular programming language expert. So so that's it.
Yeah, I think that's nice. But then you said that practice makes perfect. Can you ever be perfect in coding though? Is there anything like perfection in coding? Or like practice makes better?
Yeah, practice makes better.
That works.
Yeah, practice because you always learn.
You keep learning, like it's like it never stops.
Yeah, it never stops. Code, even when you're 50 years into programming, you can write one code 50 years from now and it's going to give you an error and you begin to wonder
Yeah.
I mean, I'm bigger than this, so there's no perfection.
Bigger than that, come on.
Practice next.
Okay, that is nice. Thank you very much for coming, Esosa.
And thank you for
I
having
think
me.
it was really nice having you here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Mimosa Lounge with Bubu. I hope that you tune in next time. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. See you next time. Bye.